Greetings, my live stream viewers and fellow humans. Today we are working again on the ultimate sky island. What I've been working on since the last stream is this. I turned an existing cave structure into something that can be used and planted into the ultimate sky island. It's not easy to notice, but this entire wall and everything is completely man-made. So all the way from here to there, right over here. So I kind of just enclosed it and took something that I liked from in-game and was just like, well, let's just make this work for the Sky Island. Welcome everyone. So I also preserved caves like this because I want more caves. There's barely any caves in the Ultimate Sky Island. I did finally implant this, the water cave, this cave, lush cave, that's what it's called. And there's a variety of caves throughout, but I preserved a lot of the caves that were branching out too. So what we're doing this stream is we are continuing this upward. So what I like is what's going on here. I want a little bit of this, if you know what I'm saying. I want these cool mine shafts. I want the mine shafts to be pretty high up, but I also want them to, hang from the ceiling and all that jazz like this. Like this looks cool. And it's massive. So with this, I mean, I might want to expand this roof a little. Yeah, I'm actually probably going to do that. Let's skip. Should I just get rid of this pillar? Nah. No, let's just melt. Because the reason is I want it to look really cool. That's the only reason for anything, I guess. I probably should weld. Wait, this is a deep slate. Deep slate. Here we go. Right at this point, I probably should place that back. Ugly. That's fine. The reason I want to make this a little bigger is so then I can have more of an evident drop down into here. Because right now, okay, that's a lot better. I mean, all right, whatever. But I'm gonna work on like doing like an entire like cave thing like this, and I'm gonna make it tall, and it's gonna look awesome. Block. Okay. So let's begin. Welcome everyone into the stream. Give me a second. I gotta get a bite of my cottage cheese. Looks so cool. Thank you, Flying Raccoon. Good morning, Eli. I have some of these other things that I copied into the world, but I don't really need them. Honestly, the main thing is just that, to reference, like a tall cave. I guess this too. I may want to move this over here. Yeah, I actually kind of, I want to take this. Alright, come with me. And don't crash my computer, please. Okay, he's only in 1.4 million blocks. Okay, over here. And let's move it right here. A little farther. Okay. And then let's move all of this over here. So there's a little bit of room if I want to expand up. I think the point of this was simply just because I wanted just general caves. So I'll extract these later and implant like more caves into here later. But the main thing is I'm working on the main cavern. And then these are mine shafts things. That's why I copied them. I can just move this. I can honestly just replace what was here before. So let's move that down. Oh, well, that... Oops, didn't mean to leave that behind. This looks cool. Anyways, let's get back to what I'm doing. So now that I have references in place, I want to open it up so then I can see what's going on. Because from here, you know, it's a blank wall, and I want to look in here and kind of copy what's going on, I suppose. Even though it's not really straight up copying. A little bit. I like what's going on here. So let's melt this wall. And then melt this. Okay. Just get rid of all this. This may be part of the cave that I want to reference, but whatever. Alright. Now I have a solid reference for what I want to do. Alright. What software is this? This is Axiom. So this fancy thing, fancy schmancy, like 3D editing software looking thing is Axiom, A-X-I-O-M. And World Edit is the one with the axe, where I select and do that kind of stuff. Did you see the new mace weapon? Yeah, that's crazy. That's hype that Minecraft is adding a mace. Like, that opens up such a wide possibility for like a new combat system, like something more varied and interesting instead of just point and click, you know? Like, there's more strategy to it. What's up, Posty? Welcome to the stream. Easy starter island. True. I leave stream, says Edsel. No way. Is the mace available on the server? No. We'd have to update. Okay. I don't really know how I want this entire cave to be shaped, or this entire cavern. This can be, like, the difficult part, because actually emulating, like, completely shaping a Minecraft cavern is not the simplest task in the world, because it's varied in so many different ways. It's very complicated geometrically, I guess. It's no easy feat. I'll do what I can, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately throw out the block I want to place with. That's genius. I'm going to set some boundaries, I suppose. Okay, so if it is this height, then I don't have a ton of room to work with. Okay, that's a pretty tall height. So if this is the general shape I might go with. Oh, what's up, Ronan? What part of the island are you doing now? I'm still working on the interior of the island, the caves. So I formed a lot of this, and I turned this cave structure into something that I would be able to implant in there. And so now I decided to manually work on this other portion. Okay. But this is going to be a challenge, as I was just saying, because, you know, caves aren't easy to replicate. One thing that's worth mentioning, because I've been essentially gone for a week, I guess. I did a little bit of building off stream. Not much, as you can see, it's just this cave structure, and I finally implanted the whatchamacallit into the island. But yeah, I did a little bit of that. But something I've done since last stream, which I haven't streamed, or that was my whole point, is what I meant to say was I haven't streamed in a bit. And so one update, I guess, is I have deleted YouTube Studio, the app that tells you a bunch of analytics about your video views and stuff. And it was a great decision. Because I didn't really think about how much, like, looking at numbers could just mess with your brain chemicals in a bad way. In, like, an unproductive way. What's up, Darsh W? Welcome, welcome. I don't think any trial chambers have been loaded in. Well, in prior MC, I don't think it will have trial chambers for a while. I don't think that's even in an official update yet. As far as I'm aware. Maybe it is. Isn't it just snapshots? Okay. I think this... I may actually... do this. Yeah, a little less of an overhang. I don't know. Yeah, I do want to add the trial chambers to this island. I'm going to have to... That's going to be a whole nother task, so this series is going to be a little longer than I initially anticipated. I mean, it's already going to be a lot longer than I originally thought, but that's just because projects always take longer than you think they will. Because you only think about, like... You can't really think about the ways it'll go wrong. Otherwise, you'd plan for it. Otherwise, you'd do things to stop the things from going wrong. That's roughly the top. I don't know how random this looks. I don't know if it matches cave structure, but I can always, like, weld it to the point that it matches what's going on here, I guess. Let's take a peek inside this cave structure, get a little bit of inspiration. As you see, there's just random... It's so random, there's just these random bits of, like what is this? What is this generation? How do you replicate this in survival? I'm looking... There's not really patterns to copy. That's the thing. It's just... I mean, ultimately, it's the air pockets, but you can't visually see the air pockets. So... I mean, what I could do is I could mold it and then, like, shrink the mold with a little bit of trickery. That's a possibility, but I think I'm gonna go pretty custom. Make a Minecraft woman. No. Women don't exist. Alright. Let's see. Now let's frame this other section. I mean, I could do, like, add a little bit of variation by having, like, little lumps, I guess, right here. Okay. The point is just to get some sort of like a wireframe. What's a woman? That's a good question. What is a woman? That is definitely a heated topic these days. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I think this is the move. This interesting wire technique is what's gonna work, I think. Bro, what is the app you have to use to make this? This is Axiom. A-X-I-O-M. Axiom. That. Alright, this exists, I guess. That'll work. And maybe I wanna do it like that. That could work. Yeah. Generally, the more variation and randomness, the better. To a degree. These prior building skills are sponsored by Bed Wars. For real? Bro, I played way too much Bed Wars. I'm 423 stars, I think, in Bed Wars. Only reason I'm not at 1,000 is because I go in I play in cycles. That's a government secret, for real. Not enough grass. Oh, might be. I should probably add more grass into my cave. Alright, I guess this is what I'm doing. Yeah, this fast placing tool combined with what is it? Fast place combined with angel placement makes this wire placing so fast. I love it. It's gonna make this impossible job like feasible, I guess. This is normally impossible. Well, not exactly impossible. I don't know. Making like terraforming this large by hand is a little very difficult, I suppose. Here we go. Yes, I can see it starting to pull together. There we go. What are you building? Says Mason Staples. I am building the ultimate sky island, and this is the cave. Or main cavern, I suppose. Because in the list of things that I wanted, I was like, well, I want a cool cavern. Obviously, the floor isn't going to be completely flat, so I'm kind of making these slightly elevated areas, like here, and then throughout. Maybe something like that. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't generate like this, but I'll figure it out. It's more like that than anything. There we go. Cool. I'm enjoying this process. It's gonna be time consuming, but this is actually pretty fun. All right. I'm getting lost. Lost in the world of Minecraft. This doesn't look super great, but as I said, it's going to be a constant process of crafting and shaping. Finally, so glad to finally catch a live stream. I love your builds. Thank you, John Gondek. How many biomes do you have left? Like all of them. I've I've got like the lush caves done. I'm working on the caves first. That's the thing. This is the most time. I feel like this is the most difficult, time-consuming part. I mean, I can foresee the mesa being pretty difficult and the mountains being difficult, but the caves and the underground systems, this is like the most, like, I guess, kind of abstract, complicated part of the build. And the reason I guess it's abstract is because I'm building what's not. I'm building the air. Yeah. And I haven't worked a ton with building Minecraft caves before, so like this isn't particularly my expertise. So, yeah. I should probably do more wireframes before I start trying to like fill things in. So let's do a little bit of this action right here. Wait, does not line up. Nope. Okay. And then now maybe you want to pull back a little. Cool. If this actually turns out like a cave in the end, that would be awesome. And then cool. Nice. Very awesome. Man, this is why I don't really stream. I think what most people do is they stream with someone. Or they don't really focus on saying things. So maybe it's not the end of the world that I don't constantly speak. Jump boost about to be OP. What do you mean? Why? What do you mean, Eli? Okay. I'm getting a rough shape. This is nice. And then because I'm creating these wireframes, it makes it pretty easy to just fill in. And I can include randomness when filling in. Okay, cool. Nice. Do I need any, like, spikes or something? Maybe. Maybe I'll have, like, a big spike right here. That could be cool. Or not spike, you know what I mean. These things. These little pillars. I don't think they're stalactites. Oh, for the mace? Oh, interesting. I didn't think about it that way. Yeah, I love the, like, mace being, like, a special ability. I see them doing, like, adding stuff in the future, like, a lot more mythical kind of weapons with mythical type abilities. Like, all with different uses and kind of expanding PvP. Like, maybe short swords, so you can attack faster, but, like, much faster, but still deal full damage. You have to be closer, though, so shorter range. Maybe like different kinds of shields, like like heavier shields that like block all damage, and then lighter shields that you can deploy immediately. That I think shields should take a second to deploy, to be honest, or at least the bulky ones that block all damage. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways they can enhance the combat system. I've spent a lot of time thinking about it because I've actually been working on planning out a mod that takes basically perfects Minecraft, or at least what I think like the perfect version of Minecraft would be. We should hire you for development. Thank you. Looks like a Minecraft potion bottle in my opinion. Yeah, I suppose. I could kind of see that, although not really. Just in the shape that it's like a container. There we go. Okay, I gotta figure out this. How does this shape? Okay. Man, I'm really worried that this is just not going to turn out good. But, I mean, it's Minecraft. I've had that worry so many times before with builds. And then all that happens, I just spend more time. I just work on it until it's good. And then I'm like, okay. So, there's no need for me to worry. I just joined What You Making. I'm working on the Ultimate Sky Island. If you haven't seen my shorts about it, then go to my channel, look at shorts, and watch my last two videos. And then you'll be caught up on what all is going on. Wait, so if this is... Here. If this is supposed to be like this, then... How does this work with the... I don't know. I'll figure this out in a second. I don't need to terraform everything immediately. Okay. The whole idea with this overhang thing is I want to mirror what is going on over... Not here. It's over here. Right here. Because it's like, you know, you see what I'm doing. Although mine's a much smaller version. It's not as good. It's fine. Oh, something fun. I rewatched The Northman yesterday. It's a good film. I was feeling like I wanted to rewatch it, so I did. It's basically about a Viking dude. Or not Viking. It's like in the Anglo-Saxon time period, and it mirrors a lot of the literature at the time. So it is very well done in the historical aspect, which I appreciate. So it's very interesting seeing like the themes of vengeance and dying in battle and honor. Well, it's not really honor, it's more so like, whatever, glory. Good film. It's not the kind of thing that I'm like, when I'm watching it, I'm like, that's crazy, but like, after it sticks with you afterward. And that's why I wanted to rewatch it. Because when I watched it the first time, I'm like, dang, that was interesting. Cool, no hate, but it is in the title of the stream. Yes, I guess maybe I shouldn't explain what the build is if it is the title of the stream. Although, like, not everyone... I guess what I should do when people ask me, what are you building? It should be like, well, I'm building all of Minecraft in one ultimate sky island, as I see in my videos. Because obviously they can breed ultimate sky island, but, like, what exactly does that mean? Can be a little confusing to some people, I suppose. What's up, Pumpkin Lord? What is this blue? The blue is for outlines, yes, like Eli said. I'm creating a wireframe for a cave structure that will... Sorry, a main cavern that will go in the heart of the Ultimate Sky Island. Also, I have not backed up the world in a while. I probably should have done that. Before I transplant this into here, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, it's simply creating a mold. So it's gonna require a lot of terraforming. Nice. I like this. I probably should make it extend a little farther though. But like, maybe what I'll do is actually just extend this back. Like that. Instead of go with this new shape that I had made. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I never finished this. Alright, well, I guess that's what's gonna look like. Oh, and not, speaking of another movie that I'm wanted to watch, why has this? I wish the Spider-Verse across this, the last Spider-Verse film would come out. I, it was supposed to be like out already. I'm pretty sure after the film, there were like, or after the last one, they were like, "Yep, it's 2 parts. The next one should be out like by February of this year." But now it's like 2025. Like seriously, how does your estimation increase by a year? An entire year. I don't know. Maybe they had like a lot of stuff they wanted to redo, or like an entirely different plan for like the story. Who knows? Or maybe they just want to make it, just do it right, which I appreciate. If it takes a lot longer to produce a better film, I'm all on board for that. I wouldn't want them to rush it and then create like a mediocre film, because I feel like the Spider-Verse, the last one, was really good. Well, very well done. Very well fleshed out characters. Story was good. I love the villain. The villain was great. Yeah. Oh, another thing worth mentioning, I guess, is I mentioned in the last stream that I was like doing a challenge, I guess, trying to get a perfect score in one of my classes. And in one of them, I was 8 points off. 8 points out of 1,000, but that wasn't the one I was going for, because pretty early on, I didn't get I lost points pretty early on in that class, so I'm like, well, okay, well, I'm not going to try in that one, and then, or try to get the score I was looking for in that one, and then, in another one, well, I was like 25 points off. I wasn't trying, whatever. The one that I was trying to get a perfect score in, I ended up completing the challenge. GG's, I got the score I wanted, but a bit of it was I communicated that with the professor, and I'm sure he graded a bit nicer on my papers, or at least the last few, because I'm like, can I earn back points on this one? And so he let me, and then I earned back the points, and then he gave me hundreds on my last things, so it was cool. It's always nice when you work for something and then you get it, and it's like, yay, this is completely meaningless, but because who cares about school grades? But it's still cool. Anyways, but specifically, what is this blue? Oh wait, we already answered that. Okay. Yeah. By Pumpkin Lord. What's up, JC is Strange? Welcome, welcome. Have you ever seen the Owl House? No. Why does that seem vaguely familiar? May have heard of that. Okay, this does look a lot better. I like what's going on here with the yeah, the overhang. It seems a little more substantial. Maybe I want to extend it a little. Yeah, like that, I guess. Maybe like over here. Like this. What mod are you using? I am using Axiom and World Edit. I'm mainly Axiom. Right, what was I saying? I thought I was about to start saying something. I can't remember. Oh, what is your favorite subject? I was going to answer that question. That is a great question. Right now, because my major is theology, it's theology, because I don't really take any other classes. And psychology hasn't been as fun. It's not really as fun when you're just learning about, like, research and... or, like, how to analyze research, how to... I don't know, just like writing papers. And I mean, theology is the same thing, but it's less stuff that I'm like, well, I know this, I've heard this before. So it's like, I don't know. And the whole reason I'm going to college is because I just want to study theology. And I'm sure part of why is some kind of expectation of like, well, people go to college, even though like I know I don't need to go to college to grow social media and stuff and the companies. So I don't know. Yeah, I've been working on a certain company for a while now, which is part of why I'm not pumping videos out constantly. I can't afford to do that. I don't have the time. Not by a long shot. Because, you know, obviously this takes a while. I mean, I haven't been streaming that long. I gotta stop saying I mean so much. Yeah. So this company that I've been working on, I'm not gonna say what it is, because I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. I can say it, but I don't care. I'm not going to. But the point is partly to provide a better experience than other companies that do the same thing. And it's like something I can promote in my prior gaming stuff. Unlike, I guess, another company. So, yeah. So it's scalable in that regard. Being able to utilize audience. But it's also about, like, you know, providing a better experience, customer experience, just a better product, and then also making money to fund more videos. That's kind of the whole idea. And also, of course, making money to fund living, since I guess that's something you have to do. Man, because I guess my parents, after I'm done with college, I'm sure, or I don't know, it's not, I'm gonna have to move out. Anyways, it's a good show. It gained popularity because it was canceled for a while and everyone got angry. Interesting. I do not know that show. But I'm assuming since you brought it up, it is a show that you enjoy. Hey, first stream, I love all your builds. Thank you, Griffin Monaghan. I don't know if I said that right. Tell me if I did. Oh, I should keep eating my cottage cheese. This is my breakfast. Oh, it's Monahan. And G is silent. Cool. What's up, Beluga Whale? Welcome, welcome. What's changed? Not much. Other than some cave stuff. Just continuing to develop the interior of the island. This, I feel like this part may be like the most boring out of all the parts. So, I haven't streamed a bit of it. But today I was like, you know what? Why not stream? Like, even though the viewership's going to be low and I'm not going to be super attentive to viewers. Why not? Because it's a fun opportunity to connect with you guys, and some people enjoy it. I don't know why. This looks decent. Yeah. I like this. And then this I can just fill this in. My worry is that this cavern is gonna feel very, like, just round and not irregular like a regular cave. But I mean, the main thing is I'm creating the shape. Like, you gotta start somewhere. When I'm sculpting, like, anytime I sculpt something, it's always just about getting those blocks placed. You can always modify it, but you need to have a starting point, and you gradually sculpt it into what you want. And by actually getting some rough shape down, I can whittle it towards what I want. And, like, say I'm like, well, I don't want this. Let's just completely block this off. That's an option. Or if I want to use these Axiom tools, like weld and melt and stuff to craft the cave, then I have that option. I can like completely fill this exterior. I can, like, completely fill do all this and then fill the exterior with, like, blocks using Axiom, and then mold and all this stuff with the Axiom tools. So that's an option too. It's just a matter of getting this all placed. So yeah, just gotta get started with things, I suppose. One thing that kind of warmed my heart, that sounds a little cheesy, but I was glad at how many people are actually interested in this series. Honestly, the reason I started it was, it's more like a subplot within the series, which you may start to notice the themes as the parts come out. It's like the build, I'm like, well, people are going to be interested in this, but I didn't realize how many people would actually be interested in this and be like, well, I want to play, I'm excited. I'm like, dang. Like, I'm glad. Because that like, the fact that people actually use it, like, play it, that's awesome. I didn't even like think about that, to be honest. This is gonna have to be modified a little. All right, what's changed since 2? It's literally just underground stuff. So yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have a ton of updates to share. I mean, I can show you. Why not? So if you go into the island, there is this lush cave. Worked on this. I mean, of course, this isn't completely man-made. There's a lot of, like, I extracted this from an existing build. It took a lot of work, but this is an existing cave, or something that existed elsewhere, and I just implanted it into here. And then I guess some caves that branched out from there, but mainly it's this main cavern that I'm working on, because I basically closed this shut since this was more open. So I was like, well, I like all this. This looks really cool. I love it. So let me just shut off parts of caves. Like, this was originally like completely open, but I did this. So I like seeing the process. I think watching other people build in Minecraft makes my builds better. I suppose that's true. Have you done a mine shaft? That will also come in this part. That's why I have, behind here, I have 2 things that are mine shafts. Then I'm going to extract the mine shafts, since I don't really want to try to build them myself. I'm sure I'm going to have to build some, but they're at least for a reference. Maybe put a pillar in to break the roundness. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I wanted, because this is my inspiration, but this is so tall, so the pillars look really weird. But, like, I was thinking, like, a pillar, like, right here. I don't know. Maybe this should, like, come out like this. That could be cool. Yeah, let's do that. Boom. Alright, like this. I should honestly weld this from the inside. Or not weld, sorry, mold. Man, I kind of want to play Bedwars right now, but, you know, that's not what I should be doing. I'm not going to waste time. I don't have the time to waste. is a pretty smooth transition. I like this. This does look pretty organic. Pretty organic. That works a little better. This definitely needs to be varied a little. Yeah, like that. That was too perfect. This whole process, I've learned so much about building just from this build. I mean, I've made leaps in my building abilities in every build, especially the volcano, which you guys are on YouTube, so chances are you guys haven't you weren't there for that process. I mean, I have the long form video on my channel, but yeah, I used to only upload on TikTok for the longest time, and then YouTube Shorts became a thing. So, and then also Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat and Pinterest and Freshcut and Twitter. So I upload in a lot of places. I low-key feel like just watching YouTube or like listening to YouTube while doing this. Maybe I'm looking for more stimulation, but I don't know. That could be a bad idea. That could lead to a lack of productivity. But this is a lot of just like mindless terraforming. Okay, that transition worked well. It transitions between this this point to this highest point, and then around, and we've got this. I like this. Should I round this? That may look a little too perfect. Now I have the desire to do that. Yeah. But this looks pretty cavey, I think, from what I know. There we go. Alright. Hi, can you read this? No, sorry, I can't read that, Stickman. This is an interesting series. Thank you, JC. I'm going to my friend's house later. I'm so excited. That's awesome. It's nothing like going to a friend's house, especially playing video games. We used to not have video games, so so that's why I liked going to friends' houses, because they had video games. What's up, Marchy Works Minecraft builds? Gotta go. I'll be back later. I probably won't be streaming later, but I'll see you in a later live stream. How do you do the mid-air block placing? This is This is Axiom. It's a capability. So I can turn it on and off. Angel placements. Boom. Now I can't. And then now I can. And then also this is fast place. So basically fast place works interesting. It's very controlled. And it's more about like placing blocks next to blocks you've already placed. So whenever you move to a new block, it places there. So it doesn't necessarily mean that like I'm gonna place super fast here, but when I move the cursor to new block, then that's when I place fast. It's interesting. Very well made. Yeah, there's only 6 people watching now, so this is probably a good time to head out. But I'll finish chat. Mr. Streamer, can you turn... Okay. James Productions says, hey, welcome. For the people asking about the block placing in the mod. Yeah, it's Axiom and World Edit. Throughout the stream, I've been mainly using Axiom. You're playing MC right now? Nice. Welcome, Firefox. Welcome, Shamroon. Did I say that right? Shamroon. No, this is mushy now and warm. Not as good. Not bad. Alright, well. Thanks for watching. Bye.